Hi, I'm Captain Grant Coppin with Texas Fishing Tips, and this is your weekly fishing report.
All right, guys, we're right into our wintertime pattern. The tide has been really low in here, but we've been catching them in the channels. This hotel channel right here, we've been catching some good black drum and some sand trout, few specks, couple of reds on the windier, blustier days. But this channel right here, it's hard to get into actually. In my boat, I got to come all the way down here to Triangle Island, come in through here, put the trolling motor down, and just trolling motor south all the way down to Pure Oil Channel. Now, what I've been catching them on is both live bait, popping corks and live shrimp, or your paddle tails, your gamblers, or your down south lures in the key lime pie, or your pumpkin seed chartreuse colors. Over here in Patre Channel, we've been catching good numbers of black drum, redfish, trout, flounder. Like I said, the tide's been real low, so everything's in the channel right now. Working the edges, going through here, working the drop-offs, putting either a live mud minnow on a jig head and just kind of drop him down and bounce him along the bottom, or a live shrimp on a jig head and bounce them on the bottom. Both are working pretty well, but coming here, you'll find lots of good fish. Just be respectful of the other boaters. And on the colder, nastier, windier days are the days that we're catching most of our fish. Down here along the ICCW, you'll see some birds sitting on the water in this area. I think they're eating the live shrimp. A lot of the little trout are pushing those shrimp up to the top, and they're eating those. So a DOA shrimp works really good. A shrimp under popping cork with a long leader works really good. But really, just been working that west drop off. You can work the east drop off, but once you get out of the channel, it gets shallow quick. So just be careful where you're at. Work both edges, and you'll find some good fish in here. Trout, reds, and flounder, and black drum. Out here in Emerson's Hole, we've been catching good numbers of trout in the deeper areas because, of course, the tide's real low. But making north wind drifts, starting up here, coming this way, drift across the hole, come down around, make another drift, go wide around where you're finding the fish. There's a few pelicans kind of just waving in here real slow, and they're staying right above the bait. The bait is where the fish is. And just come in here, make big, long drifts, big circles around, and then again, make a drift through the hole, picking up 2, maybe 3 keepers per drift. Down here in Puerto Pass, we've been catching lots of black drum with a scattered bull red here and there. But come down here, fish the bottom, Carolina rig with a live shrimp working best. Also, the north or south wind blowing hard. When it's calm and there's no water movement, there's no fish movement, and that makes it tough fishing. But when you got a good strong wind blowing, you can come down on a north wind, come out here in about 3.5, 4 foot of water. Again, they're going to be in the middle of the pass with the tide being so low. So come in and catch you some good black drum and a couple of bull reds, and you'll have a good box of fish. Over here around Point of Rocks, we've been catching few big trout on the days that we're brave enough to get out and wade fish. On the other days, on the real nasty, cold, wet, rainy days, we've been getting over here and casting towards the rocks on the upward side of the rocks, catching good numbers of trout and reds. Be real careful in here because the tide is low. I've seen rocks exposed. I've seen rocks right under the surface. There's been a few accidents running through here. So just be real careful. Come in here, fish these rocks, catch some good fish, but just idle out until you know you're clear of the rocks before you get up on plane. Down here just south of Penascal Point on the Kennedy Ranch shoreline, we've been catching good numbers of trout and reds. Tide's low, so you're going to come out here to the outside rocks, fish some of this area, popping corks and live shrimp with long leaders. Also a few black drum mixed in, mainly trout and reds. Just work your way down the shoreline. Like I said, again, on those nastier days are the days that we're getting the most of fish. On the calm, clear days, those are tough days of fishing no matter any way you slice it. Calm, clear, no fish movement, no water movement. Those are tough days. You put a good 15, 20 mile an hour wind on this shoreline and you're going to catch tons of.
Captain Grant Coppin, thanks for watching.